Fear is a primal instinct. It keeps us safe from danger. We see a tiger, we feel fear, we run. This instinct helps us survive, but fear can also control us. It can influence our choices, big and small. Think of a herd of zebras. When a predator approaches, they panic. They run, desperate to escape. They don't always make rational choices. Fear drives their actions. Humans are not so different. We may not face lions, but we have our own fears. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of loss. These fears shape the world around us. Fear impacts our daily decisions. Imagine choosing between two jobs. One is safe and familiar, but offers little growth. The other is exciting and challenging, but carries risk. Fear might push us towards the safe option, even if it's not the best for our long-term happiness. We see this in financial decisions too. The fear of losing money can make people risk-averse. They might stick to low-yield investments even when better opportunities exist. Fear can also influence our relationships, and the fear of being hurt can prevent us from opening up to others. This can lead to loneliness and isolation. The media understands the power of fear. News channels often focus on negative stories. They know that stories about crime, disasters, and conflict grab our attention. This can create a cycle of fear. Social media can amplify these fears. Algorithms often prioritize content that evokes strong emotions, including fear. This can create echo chambers where people are constantly exposed to information that confirms their existing fears. Advertising also uses fear to sell products. Think of commercials for home security systems or life insurance. They play on our fears of danger and loss to persuade us to buy. Fear in our politics. Fear is a powerful tool in politics. Leaders throughout history have used fear to control populations. They might create an enemy to fear, whether it's another nation, a social group, or an ideology. This fear can be used to justify policies that limit freedoms or discriminate against certain groups. We see this in the rise of populist movements around the world. These movements often exploit people's fears about economic insecurity or cultural change. Fear can also lead to political apathy. If people are afraid to speak out against injustice, it allows oppressive systems to continue. Overcoming fear. Fear is a natural part of life, but we don't have to let it control us. The first step is to acknowledge our fears. What are we truly afraid of? Once we understand our fears, we can start to challenge them. We can seek out information from reliable sources. We can connect with others who share our values, and we can take action to address the issues that concern us. By facing our fears, we can create a more rational and compassionate world. A world where decisions are based on hope, not fear. A world where we are driven by our aspirations, not our anxieties.